Hello, everyone. Good evening, and welcome into Zelda Speedruns. Tonight we have the Zelda 2 Randomizer Random Reset Tournament. It's a round one, game one race between Ellendar and VixRyder. Here tracking tonight is J-Lo, and on commentary we have Jay Coper and Homewrecker. I'm going to hand it over to the commentators. Hope you enjoy the race, everyone.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another Zelda 2 Randomizer tournament. Doesn't feel like it's been that long, but we got a big random percent tournament now, which is very similar to the max rando tournaments that we've had in the past, with a few more flags thrown in there now because we've got a new version with new options as far as what can possibly be randomized. I haven't done that many seeds of these flags yet, but I think Homewrecker probably knows these flags a bit better than me. How are you doing, Homewrecker?
I'm doing well. How are you doing this evening?
Still tired, but I'm good.
That's fair. I've had a nice busy day, so I feel that tired part. Yeah, as far as the flags are concerned, like Ellendar and the rest of the dev team has been doing a lot of work with this with 4.2 version of the randomizer, and they enabled the ability to set all of our flags, or a lot of our flags, as a 50-50 option. So not on, not off, just one or the other, and the seed rolls and we find out what. So every single thing that can be 50-50 is 50-50, and that's what we're going to get. So we could get anything from, you see it on Vix's side, we could get Nerf boots, we could have vanilla item placement, we could have spell hints on or off. Basically anything that gets randomized. We may see it, we may not. I think it's going to come up with some very crazy situations. I know a lot of people have run some of these and ended up seeing a lot of vanilla or close to vanilla settings. I have seen probably my fair share of both, either way. But yeah, I'm excited to see what we get each time.
Yeah, we're starting with the boot, and I don't know what that item is. That's really frustrating.
The raft.
Okay. So, yeah, we're starting in the far southwest corner of the west here, it looks like. We do have 7 heart containers, which should certainly make the early game easier.
Not sure, but this is looking to me like it might be a vanilla enemy placement in this cave here.
Those aren't vanilla enemies. No, there's a there's a Gria in this cave.
Oh, okay, all right. I've run at some of these, but I still have some trouble identifying because I do not play this vanilla. I'm not an all keys runner, unfortunately for me.
Just a pea bake in that cave, by the way. So, since we're starting with 7 heart containers, we're going to see plenty of like junk items in the pool. Since every heart container that we start with is going to be replaced by something, and the same goes for the boots and the raft that we start with too.
The next thing that I'll... Oh, yeah, we found the east. Okay.
Oh, 700, very nice. So we start with 3 spells. It looks like the spells are not shuffled, so we know that Thunder is going to be in Dukasudo. Big question mark we're going to have is... will magic container requirements be on or off?
Yes.
Because we might need all 8 containers to get Thunder otherwise.
Yeah, that could be extremely annoying. That's probably the biggest complaint that I've had when I've run seeds with these flags is whatever is in New Kasuto if it's required and that flag is on. It's not a fun time. But we also may just find that T-Bird is not required too, so little bit of a gamble that the runners can go for if they want to risk that.
Yeah, I've only played 2 seeds so far, and Thunderbird was required in both of them, so a very small sample size, but it's certainly not something we can try to avoid, I guess.
Vix found a palace. Looks like he's trying to farm some experience here.
Oh, life
front.
Life is 1 bar. That is
Oh. Ellendar giving us a look at whether or not the townspeople have hints. I'm thinking that they might, since they're saying they don't know nothing. We're not
Yeah, they would
the
say
vanilla
their
text from them. Yeah,
They would say the vanilla text if they didn't have hints. We'll find out in a second if the magic container requirements are off, because is he going to tell him to spell? He is going to tell him to spell. Okay, that's good news for the runners. And we got fire, not dash. So we'll see if fire is linked to anything once we can cast it, but it's still 92 right now. Do we get anything interesting in Medicine
just a
Cave?
pee bag.
Okay.
Just a pee bag in Medicine Cave as well, so that also makes you wonder if we may find that the item requirements for spells are also not on. We didn't get a check on that from Ellendar. He got the water first before talking to the lady. But that could be a possibility as well.
Yeah, that's something I haven't thought too much about yet.
I've had a few like that. I would be in I don't know, I'd go into Navarro and run to the back, and next thing you know, hey, you found the child. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, if that flag is on, are the spell items removed then? I would think they would be,
Yes,
right?
they are removed, yes. So if we see a large amount of P bags, that might also give us some indication of that.
Yeah, we did see Palace 1 in the east there.
Yeah.
Might want to go into there if we get a magic key, perhaps. We're not going to get fairy in the east because we know it's in Mito.
Looks like Vix has found both 3 and 6 in the west, so
Yeah. There's something interesting going on here that usually doesn't happen in other tournaments, where the minor locations get hidden often. Is a flag we've been playing with most of the time, but now everything is being separated out into one tile, a single tile standoff location. So you kind of have to remember. So Ellendar has found the new Kasuto forest tile there. I'm gonna need a hammer.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it gets a lot harder to keep track of what's what when you've got these. Oh, that's tough.
this looks like he's found the bridge for us. He may show us this at some point. Found what I believe is Heart Container Cave here. Oh no, this is...
It's Magic
Nope.
Container Cave? Yeah.
That's Magic Container, yeah. I missed him coming in.
We do have a 3-eyed rock. Pretty good chance. Oh, he can take that hammer right back to the tile.
This
So-
is interesting. Ellendar heading back here.
Yeah, he's going to get up stab / down stab. We don't know what it's going to be. I guess it's a 75% chance it's up stab, because there's a chance that the up stab and down stab are shuffled. But even if that's on, it would only be a
Trying to get the jump there.
75% chance. Yeah, it looks he's just gonna give up and walk it back, which is a little faster if you're not gonna get the super jump there. Bridge goes to
The
death.
last thing Vix wants to see, yeah.
Yeah, that looked messy. So it's down stab. Yep.
Stab switch, up stab in the west. I wonder if he'll check the town or the spell here. See if he can get reflect for free.
Okay. So there's no spell item hints
Yeah.
either.
I have not run into this situation yet where it's not giving the spell item hint and it's not just flat or toggled on that you have the item. We've got to do Palace 4. This is going to be really, really annoying.
Is it 6 gems? I don't know.
Actually, you know what? I completely missed it.
Oh, we do have item hints on though, and we got a hint that the glove is in P3. It's a fantastic
Yes.
hint.
Yeah, I think the item hints from the townspeople and then the spell the hints for the spell item specifically are different flags.
Yeah. Yeah, there's 3 different types of helpful hints. There's the spell item hints, the item hints, and then the town name hints. And 2 of them rolled off here. But it doesn't really matter if town name hints are off if the spell placement is vanilla, so
Yeah.
VixRyder is going through Jump Cave. Is this really necessary? That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he ran out of options or thinks he has, just exploring in the west here, but
Yeah. A big question mark for this seed might be where is the medicine, because we don't have a hint for it. There's a better chance than usual that it's going to be on the overworld somewhere, since there's a decent chance that overworld items and dungeon items are shuffled independently. Oh god. Oh god.
oh gosh, fixed.
Man, that's rough with 2 Moas in there. I don't know if I've seen that before.
The new Kasuto Granny did have a 7-jar requirement for whatever's down there, and you're right, we could have like just overworld items shuffled, but locked to the overworld from what they are in vanilla. Same with palace items. Yeah.
Yeah. So he got spell, and I assume he couldn't cast it because he's walking out now.
I didn't check the cost, but I would believe that, yeah.
Still not going into P1. Got those 2 items in Kasuto. That would be nagging at me right now. Okay, here's an item.
Okay. Vic's picking up his upstab, and then maybe disappointed to find out he doesn't get fairy and doesn't know where the medicine is for it.
Right. You know, that's a much more realistic thing. Like, I guess. Oh, there's the medicine for
There's our medicine.
Ellendar. That's huge. So, Ellendar's got the medicine to his advantage, but Vix does have the hint for the glove. So, did we see the Did anyone see the gems? Do we know?
I think someone said there was. I keep missing it, but I believe we have 4 gems. I think that's what was said.
Oh yeah, yeah. I see where someone says 4 gems.
That's not too bad. If we can skip Palace 4, this won't be a terrible time for the runners.
Yeah, so pretty much, Fairy plus Glove is going to be go mode.
Yeah, Ellendar could have a pretty good path here now with that medicine. Once they find Fairy, and then P3 is over here in the west, so this could be relatively quick. It also leaves it to what GP has in store for us. We could have a nice GP, we could have a terrible GP. Still checking overworld caves here.
Yeah, we don't know if Thunderbird is required, and we also don't know if Great Palace is shortened. Man, I just noticed that it's not possible to potentially remove Thunderbird, which is too bad. I think that should be possible to have Tri-Stated along with Thunderbird required, but I guess that's how the flags
Oh, just completely take it out of the palace, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be interesting. Well, I would say ask Ellendar, but he's a bit occupied at the moment. Let's maybe not inquire about that immediately.
Yeah, we can save it for the interview, I guess.
Oh yeah, Vix has picked up the cross here, and I think he walked into P1. Gonna try and play the key gamble game, it looks like.
Yeah, that's it's a bit rough coming in here without any keys. But it's certainly possible to get through potentially. It just depends on how the key rolls.
They did find one, so I mean, you usually hope with P1 2 keys at most, one for the item, one for the boss. We'll see.
Yeah, there is also palaces contain extra keys flag, which if that is on, then any drop that's in a palace will be a key. Any standing drop. So whether it would normally be a key or a P bag or a 1-up, it would be a key instead, which would make getting through the palace without any keys much more realistic. And there is another key, so it's a good sign, I guess.
Child was recovered from Medicine Cave here, or from Trophy Cave here for Ellendar, so I think he's probably feeling pretty good about being able to be in a glove go mode at this point.
Yeah. Ellendar has been walking into the tiles here. Okay, he's gonna get the glove hint right here.
Yep.
Alright.
There we go.
Yeah, he's gotta feel really good now. Except for the fact that he could have had that hint a lot sooner. But it's not like he's been checking an excessive number of things otherwise, so...
Yeah, and really, just with our hindsight and our knowledge of that medicine and its importance, like, he's really making the best play here, having done it the way he did. Finds me, yeah, finds DM, says no thanks. Picking up, I think, is this Thunder? Are we in Old Kasuto? Yeah. Vix has found Palace 3, because he found both 3 and 6 in the west, so he must be thinking, I need to get this medicine now.
Yeah, he probably also wants to get downstab, so I have to look for it. Darunia.
Good thing that they started them with a lot of a lot of heart container here, because it doesn't seem to be. Not a lot of things seems to be have rolled very high. I think someone mentioned this.
Oh, we got Maze Island. I don't think Ellendar showed us that. Maybe he did.
No, I don't recall seeing it. This Palace 2.
What happened in P1? I guess Vix just gave up on it, even though he had extra keys.
I know he game overed in there, so I think he left after that.
Oh, okay. Ellendar also picking up Upstab on his way to pick up Fairy, and then he's gonna Gomo, basically. I mean, gonna have to look for 3 and 6. This is where it's important to know how to tell the difference between 3 and 6.
Yeah, I don't recall. I don't think Vix went deep enough into either place to see which was which, but he definitely did find them both. I think he knows well enough to at least know that much, so. I think Ellendar, I don't know. At 4 gems, I don't know if you know you're in 6, do you stay there and just finish it? Or do you say, no, this is Palace 6? I'd rather just go to 3 first. Find my glove.
Right. If you're already in a palace, I think you just try to finish it.
Yeah.
Like, 5 and 4 and 2 can also be long, so I don't think that you just abandon something. Unless the path just seems extremely awful.
It's Raft Tile taking us. Oh, back to the west. Okay.
I'm not sure where he's going. Like, he's walking in here. Is he going in here just to refill?
Gonna go back across. He might be trying to dash jump over.
He hasn't seen the southeast corner, I suppose.
Filling, so.
No, he's just filling.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Alright. I don't know if he's on his last life and he doesn't want to take any chances.
He's got another one now, so save himself a little bit of the trouble. I think Ellendar's back in the east here? I don't recall seeing him head into any palaces in the west. I'm wondering what he's looking for at this point.
Oh, JLo, our tracker, says that there was a glove block in P1.
Yes. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. I do recall seeing that now. Thank you. That completely blinked from my mind. Been a bit of a long day for me. I sometimes recall or forget information that happened 5 minutes ago. That's where my mind's at right now, so. Like they're going for reflect now. Some of these community text messages for the spells crack me up. Half of them are like references that I just don't know, but they still crack me up. Yes, the spells are indeed in vanilla towns in this seed. That's what we found out. We started with 3 of them that were all vanilla and kind of just extrapolated from there. Interestingly enough, though, we don't have spell item hints on. So they won't tell you where the medicine is or the trophy or the child, but hasn't stopped Ellendar.
Ellendar is about to get the bad news that his palace is glove blocked. Maybe we should have deceptive hints like Z2R.
Oh gosh, what do they do in Z2R? I'm not familiar enough with those.
There's a hint option where a hint can be 50% true or 50% just randomly made up.
Like it just might be, for lack of a better term, lying to you?
Yeah.
Oh no. That sounds awful. Does that flag get played a lot in tournaments?
Not a whole lot. It's mostly on when the hint type is random.
Okay. I mean, to watch, yes, I agree that would be fun to watch as a race or racing that. How do you trust anything?
I mean, I think you put 50% weight into hints. You know, if you don't know where to go for something, start with the the place that you're given. But you can only put so much into it. VixRyder picks up his down stab. It doesn't look like Ellendar is very confident with fairy feet, so he is just going to go ahead and ferry through these encounters for now. Let's hope that he's got enough magic. Oh, he should. He should be good.
He's got enough for 2 casts for sure.
Yeah, and he's got enough life to tank these encounters, I believe, because he just has to get through one more enemy, and oh my god, that's a little scary, but he's good. So I don't know if this is...
It's like P5.
Yeah, that's... Yep. It's not a place you want to be finding. Surely he's seen 3 and 6, and I'm surprised that he did not prioritize that.
I'm not sure that he did. I don't know if he saw them, because they were in the west. That's why I was wondering why Ellendar was back in the east here. Like,
yeah, that's interesting, because it seemed like he explored a lot of the west, if not all of it.
That's what I had thought also. But I also and I may have missed it, but I don't recall seeing him step into palaces. On the west, anyway. This is interesting, but come all the way out here. I guess we go with it. Ellendar did share with, I think, everybody, or at least me, when we were drawing first round, that they've been so busy with deving, haven't had a lot of practice time, so I don't blame him for just not wanting to worry about the fairy feet. That's not necessarily the easiest trick to just always be able to do on command. So definitely feels like a choice from him.
Really like that synchronized jump by the Tektites on Vix's side.
Vix finding Sunken Peatbag Cave is going to pick up the medicine here.
Yeah. I expect we're going to see him immediately up and out of this cave and go pick up Fairy and then enter one palace of either 3 or 6.
See how deep Ellendar gets here. Especially for avoiding key doors. Oh, maybe just trying to get a refill. Okay. This may not be bad for Ellendar. If Ellendar can get a gem placed out of the way here, like...
Yeah.
This could be good time-wise. If this turns into too much of a time commitment and then he leaves, then it's not good news, for sure.
Yeah, but also the fact that this is P5 and it's in the middle of Valley of Death pretty much makes it almost guaranteed to be one of the most time-consuming palaces, if not the most time-consuming. So, but anyway, he's found Guma, so that's good. No more time spent here in 5. But he does still need to beat Guma. Hopefully he can do that.
There is one thing that I hadn't considered yet. I don't think we found GP yet.
Oh yeah, we might need the flute for that. You're right.
I did see that 3-eyed rock.
Yeah, and now that you mention it, have we seen every other palace? Did we see what palace was on Maze Island?
Maze Island was Palace 2.
Okay.
We did see that. Vic stepped in for that. Now we've seen 1, 3, 6, 5. I don't know if we've seen 4 either.
Huh. Well, one of the 2 should be available.
Yes. And the other one might be flute locked.
So if you're not extremely good at Guma, jump makes it so much safer. But hopefully he takes down Guma this time, regardless.
Jump spell, you're saying?
Yeah.
Just for getting away from the ball and chain? While
Yeah.
being able to keep position? Okay.
Sometimes he does a little, shuffle step and throws the mace and doesn't help anything. That's for sure. So is there still a chance that dungeon items, palace items are vanilla? I think.
They could be vanilla shuffled. Yes.
Oh, wait. Oh,
3,
right.
not 2. So...
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. They could be vanilla shuffled.
So if the flute is in 5 and Ellendar keeps looking here, that could be really good for him. But he does take down Guma, regardless, at any rate. He's going to continue past
Keep
Guma.
going.
All right.
So we've got Palace past the bosses.
We do.
All right. Vic's gonna possibly find that out soon here as well. He's ran into Rebo.
Yeah, that was pretty quick.
He's found a glove, so
He is certainly not gonna leave without the glove. Let's see if he takes the chance that palaces continue past bosses, because there's no sign of that happening until you just walk out that screen. So
all right, and he goes. And Ellendar left out of P5, so we didn't see the item there.
yeah.
Be interesting if we have the sad walk all the way back through Valley of Death for a flute later. That's gonna feel real bad for Ellendar. That's the case.
But I would certainly have some expectation at this point that palace items are going to be in palaces.
Yeah.
Just based on what we've seen. So it very well might be something that happens.
This is the item room for Vix here.
There it is. So, if we can find GP, he's in go mode, but otherwise he's gonna eat that flute.
Yep. Now we've got Ellendar back in the west, ferrying through Sari here, so may not have done this before.
Yeah, he does have the raft, and I don't think he spent much time on Maze Island, so I think he's gonna wind up finding Maze Island from the backside here. I'm guessing he'll probably dip right into 2, too. Oh, there's also this palace here.
Here's P4, okay.
Alright, he's already got Reflect, so it's all set to clear this too. See if he comes out of here with the item as well. Yeah, and he still doesn't have the glove, so he could end up glove blocking, of course.
This is now our interesting situation. GP is definitely in the east. We may have it behind that 3-eyed rock. We may have to dig out a flute somewhere. These runners may be going through all these palaces for a fun time here. We'll see. Certainly suggests that, yeah, the palace items are actually in palaces, so.
This attack 3 is not super good. Really need to get that attack up. Let's see here. Vix did place P3's gem.
Yes. Vix finished in P3, got the glove, got the gem placed. So we're at 1 apiece here. Kind of hard to say where the advantage lies at this point. I guess it's probably just whoever finds this flute first. At this rate.
For those who haven't seen it yet, there is a flag in newer beta versions of the randomizer that includes a buffed Karok. Which makes the fight significantly more difficult.
I'm pretty excited for that. I haven't taken the opportunity to try that out with any of the betas that Ellendar has put out for 4.3. But it'll be nice to have just an interesting addition added to that fight in particular, I think.
Yeah, so Ellendar bails on P4. I don't think he's thinking about the flute yet.
He must not be.
I think otherwise P4 would be a decent place to look.
Yeah, some of these, what I call fun rooms in these palaces. This room in particular I'm a fan of. That Vix has found.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't break blocks in the top section. Surely would have made it easier.
See, pretty good chance. I wonder if, I mean, Ellendar's obviously going to do P2 there. I wonder if they'll go digging for the item here or not. They may just, you may be right. You may just not be thinking of it at all. Did Vix just leave an item room there? Yeah.
I'm not sure. I didn't see the room, and I also often have hard times recognizing them. So
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Some of the item rooms, I'm about 50-50 on them. Some of them I definitely know. Some of them I do not. Got a barbecue here on Vic's side. All right. Collecting for the jump and down strats, it seems like.
I like that they are going to have 5 palaces complete here shortly, and they are 2 sets of completely different palaces, and neither one includes Palace 1.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's fantastic. Thanks, glove blocks. Playing it very safe, but very secure here. The barbecue.
Yeah, this race really might come down to just whoever finds the flute first, I think. And I don't know how much either of them is actually thinking about the flute right now. Like, we've seen that Ellendar is not so much, but this is Vix's first dungeon after getting the glove. Like, we've seen him dig for the glove, but we knew he needed to do that. And now, is he thinking about the flute? It sure looks like he is. This is a dead end right here, so is this going to be the end of his exploration?
He doesn't know it's a dead end.
Yeah, he's going to figure it out.
Okay, there we go. Yep.
Yeah. I think regardless of whether you're looking for items, it's probably a good choice to bail on the rest of 6 right there.
Yeah. Vic's also lacking the knowledge of, like, Death Valley. He could just assume or hope that GP is there.
True. True, that is an important piece of knowledge advantage that Ellendar has.
Alright, yep, here's Vic's back in the east now.
I expect he'll go to 1, now that he's got a glove. Seems like a pretty logical thing to do.
Yeah. Yep. Straight into 1. He knows where 2 is. I don't remember how difficult it was to get back to that raft tile from the west. Now that you mentioned the thing earlier about the extra keys in Palace's flag, like, I've just seen keys everywhere, so clearly that's been turned on. I think every single one has been a key, like you said. And I actually didn't know that it would just change every item to a key like that.
I think it's everyone. There's a chance it's not quite everyone, but until proven otherwise, I'm going to assume it's everyone.
I mean, that's all I've been seeing is keys, so... Very fast horsehead here, right past that glove block.
Yeah. Let's see how much time he spends in here. It's pretty hard to leave Palace 1 if you have any chance you'll need an item.
Yeah. The fact that he's here looking just makes me think he's thinking about either the hammer or the flute. I don't think he has the hammer at this point either.
Ellendar has found an item, and it's a pea bag.
It's 2 off the board. Vic's still digging here and finding outside and can't decide. Wisely kept going.
Imagine a hookshot in this game, though. I think it would play a lot like a hookshot in Link's Awakening in the underground sections.
Okay, so I have to remember. I've been watching a lot of the Oracle games lately. I don't think it works like it does in the Oracle games, where it switches the place of you and whatever item you hook to.
Yeah, flute in DM is still possible, but it's more likely than not that palace items are being shuffled separately from dungeon items, because though that is a flag that can be turned on or off, and we haven't seen anything showing us that they are in the same pool so far. Oh, we found cross on the water tile. Okay then.
That's where the cross was. Okay. I know that we had found it, but I completely forgot where.
Okay. Yeah, we hadn't seen any dungeon items, so it had to be. Did we find the item in 1?
Yes, Vix found a pea bag, I believe, was behind the second horse head, so...
Okay. Oh, I didn't realize there was a double horse head. That's always kind of funny. Okay, yeah, so flute can be anywhere, basically. Yeah, well... That could be a little rough.
That's really not good, then, because... I guess no one's gone... I don't believe anyone's gone back to New Kosudo to check the 7 magic jar locked item.
Yeah.
Or the spell tower, so...
Yeah, we can do both of those now. Well, Vix doesn't even have the hammer yet, so he doesn't have that option available to him.
Correct.
I think
the
it was just on the overworld somewhere here?
Yeah, it was just on the desert tile.
Okay.
Which he... I think
Find
this
right
was
now.
it. Actually. Maybe not.
Oh, no.
Maybe not.
That's probably not it. Forgetting that flag that makes all desert tiles that have something special look like the desert tiles, so it can be tough to keep track of which ones you've actually checked.
Yeah.
Vix does have a pretty big level advantage, though. Hopefully Ellendar gets 2 levels out of this palace at least, but...
Vix is determined to use that life spell to its full extent there.
Yeah.
Pulling up 1 bar at a time. We got dueling P2s here. There had a bit of an adventure in this place, and now we've got Helmet Head here.
Yeah, we'll see if Vix takes the same path. It was quite a ways to find the item and then get from there to the boss. But we are going to have, for a short moment, Ellendar having 2, 4, and 5 done, whereas Vix has 1, 3, and 6. So... it's fun. It's the name of the game for Randomizer, I guess.
Yep.
But Vix is somehow out of keys.
Yes, I was just thinking the same thing. They may not be collecting keys on the way because they've got Fairy, and it's not too expensive at this point for them, so... Goodness, co-op Zelda 2 Rando would be an interesting concept.
Alright, Ellendar gets the fairy feet here in Manus Island, at least. Yeah, I remember seeing that P-Bag before.
Yeah. They've been very nice P-Bags, though. It's been helping the runners with levels for sure.
Yeah, I think that P-Bag is part of the reason why Vix has that extra attack level.
I'm sitting here trying to figure out, like, I guess we have DM, we have New Kasuto, and we've got 4, 5, and 6. I think that's all that's left that hasn't been checked for item locations.
Yeah, I think you're probably correct.
It's gonna get really, really interesting really quick here.
Did Vix find the item room in,
I don't think so, no.
So that could be a little more time that he's dedicating here.
Yeah, he's probably gonna go back and look for it here. Or go past the pedestal here and look for it.
Well, this room is a dead end, so that didn't last very long. He's not realizing it's a dead end, but he will start shortly.
Alright, we are getting Nuke Studio checked here. Granny had a 1-up. Ellendar's back to the spell tower. Vix is leaving P2.
Magic key? Nope.
P-bang.
For those who missed it, by the way, we did start with 7 hearts. So, a lot of these P-bags are replacing hearts. Also, there hasn't been a heart found in this seed yet. It's kind of funny. We're lucky we start with the 7 because we might just have been on whatever we started with otherwise.
Alright, there we go. This is gonna be... Vix is making the dive into Death Valley here, Valley Death here.
You have to imagine that when he finds that this is P5 and not GP, he's going to be thinking hard about that flute and digging P5 for this item.
Yeah, more than likely.
But we'll see. I mean, it's a lot easier to play the game while watching it than it is while playing it, so...
Yeah, no, if I were in Vix's shoes and I found this at this point, I would be very sad. But he must realize something's up. Because he is going item hunting here.
Rightfully ignoring P-bag drops in enemies, considering he's got 2,800 experience till his next life. Still without keys.
Our finding P3 here is gonna get Gem 4 in a glove, and then we're all square, and at this point, this might give Ellendar the advantage, because he has the hammer, and the hammer knowledge.
Yeah,
more options on stuff to check.
It might even come down to whether the flute is in P5 here, because this is probably gonna be Ellendar's last location, and it might be Vix's first location he's checking here. Since he's already here. And I think Ellendar, I mean, he's already got Nuke Pseudo done, and, like, Death Bomb might be the next thing he does after, getting the glove out of here. Well, he might dig P6 first, I guess.
Vix perhaps wisely abandoning Guma. Does not want any do any free boss kills.
Oh, yeah, but the item could very well be behind.
Yeah,
and we don't know because Ellendar just bailed
didn't
on
find it. Yeah. Well, Ellendar gets their 4th gem placed with a quick killer Rebanak and is on the hunt for the glove that we know is here.
Yeah, I didn't even think about the fact that he didn't need to place a gem. And not only did he not need to, but he couldn't. So,
Yeah.
um... yeah, I think people who are unfamiliar with the game might think that not having to place gems can make the game easier because you don't have to beat the bosses, but it also means that you don't get the big experience boost from placing the gems, so...
Yeah. You're missing out on 2 free levels.
Yeah, that is a glove for Ellendar. And... yeah, now it is time for him to dig P6, I think. Or... he is upset.
Oh, gosh. He knows.
Yeah, I don't think he knew until right now that...
Oh, he thought this might have been GP. Okay.
Yeah,
that
would have worked out really nicely for him, but that's not the way that it goes. Not this seed.
I mean, I understand that now. If this is Ellendar just now figuring out that I need that flute, considering I've abandoned P6, P4, like... Or sorry, P5 and P4? Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel that one.
Did he even see the item in P1? No, he didn't. He hasn't gone back there.
No, that's right.
He's only seen the glove block and that's it.
That's right.
So did Vix took a game over in P5 here, I think?
I'm not sure if it was a game over or a reset. I missed it. Yeah, he's definitely on the hunt again. Yeah, I think he had looped. He'd either gone backwards or he had looped, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe that increases the odds that the item is actually just behind Goomba then.
And the way the items have gone in palaces at this point, I wouldn't be surprised by it at all. Vic's about to get a fun bit of news here, unless they were key hunting. Yeah, most of the items I think have been behind bosses in the palaces, so...
I don't think there's any hard key requirements in the palaces other than that one room that can be in GP, right? Glove blocks on either side. I think that's what the...
Yeah, I've seen one other key room in GP before, I think. That wasn't that, and I can't remember it.
Yeah, but that one you can ferry through. So
but you can ferry through it, yeah.
Oh, there you go. At least he cleared those blocks.
But that room, any of those rooms with glove blocks on either side and generators can just be such a nightmare.
Yeah, for sure. And they got way worse in the newer versions of the randomizer, for sure. No, you could still do it from there, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It'd probably be easier to leave at least 3 blocks up there. Also, you could just parry, I think.
Yeah.
There's
Got enough magic for it, but sometimes you just want to save the magic.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't think there's any jumping around that. I did it again.
Oh, wow.
It's really not as hard to do as it looks, yeah. There you go. That upstep.
There we go. Yeah. The hitboxes on these blocks is wild sometimes. So much so that sometimes you clip in, sometimes you get chickens clipping through in GP. It's not a good time. Both are runners here, just having fun with these block rooms. It seems.
I remember a pretty good moment when Crystal Saber was playing Zelda 2 blindfolded and clipped into a block. It was a very confusing moment for him blindfolded, and we found the item in P6, and it's the candle. That is a big whammy, that's for sure.
That is a room that Vic skipped, that candle room. I think he went down the elevator and didn't recognize the room and then went back up, so...
Okay. Yeah. So Ellendar's gotta really go back to, that mountain here.
Back to 1 here?
Oh, yeah.
Ellendar's side?
Yeah. One makes more sense, you're right. So 1 and then Death Mountain, since that is all he has left. So, yeah, the flute is either in 5 or Death Mountain at this point, huh?
Yeah, I don't recall if we saw the item in 4.
Oh. Yeah, it's 4 crystals.
I'm not sure about that. Yes, it is 4 crystals, but we are in need of a flute to get to GP, as far as we are aware, and so the runners are busy trying to find that access. We have dueling 5th boss kills on either side here, and no gem to place. Pack 5 seems to have gone a little bit better here for Vix.
I guess we might find out shortly if the item was actually behind Guma here.
Yeah, I don't remember how much Ellendar searched. Because I mean, there was a little bit before. There's a little bit before Guma, but it was also relatively quick.
You know, I wonder if you can have multiple key doors in the same room. I don't think we've ever seen that.
I've never seen that. Oh, here's our item room in 5. And our item room in 1, actually.
Does he have a key?
Yeah, I don't think he does.
Oh, he does. It's
well, now he has many keys.
Yes, he does. Okay, so we don't know about the item in 4. Vix is too happy.
Vix cannot be happy. I don't think Vix has found the hammer, and Death Mountain is starting to look appealing, unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh, Ellendar is coming back to 5 first. That surprises me. Really fading Death Mountain. He's seen Death Mountain too.
Yeah. Completely missed it 2 minutes ago, but we have hit the 1 hour mark. Happy 1 hour and 2 minutes, everybody, as we enjoy this flute hunt from our runners and this 4 crystal seed. They're both in go mode. They've got everything they need except access to GP, which we believe is behind 3-Eyed Rock. I mean, I think it's confirmed at this point. And we are on our way to last locating a flute here.
Yeah.
On both sides, it seems.
Everything they need except arguably the most important thing, because being able to enter GP is certainly the number 1 requirement of any seed, right?
Yeah.
You could beat a seed without glove. I remember I had a match against Alan that was
I think I've ever
didn't have a glove requirement yet.
I don't think I've ever personally seen that, so that's quite the spectacle.
Yeah, in random percent or max rando, it's not as unlikely. With not all gems being required to place and a short GP with no Thunder Root required, so Darkling could be like the very first right take in GP.
So Vix is back to checking the overworld now. We're in Trophy Cave. Child.
Yeah, that doesn't feel good, checking Trophy
No.
Cave at 103. It wasn't blocked or anything.
No, now it's just we're digging for any scraps we can here. I mean,
It certainly seems like Ellendar has more thoroughly cleared the overworld. I think that Ellendar is in the right place in GP or in P5 here too, because the item was beyond Guma, and
yes.
I think it was down this elevator. So
Thing is, Ellendar is unfortunately going to feel worse having now come back, only to still not find the item that we're looking for.
I think most seeds can be done in 20 minutes time if you go the right way.
Vix seems, I guess Vix is just still overworld searching. I'm not sure what he's doing at this point.
He's gonna go back into P6.
Oh, okay.
Could be a bit of a meta play, thinking that might be the last place Ellendar looks, but it is unfortunately a place that Ellendar has already checked, and we know that just the candle is in here. Which might be mildly helpful in checking Death Mountain. That's about the only positive you can really put on it.
Yeah, I mean, he's not going to complain about it. He might complain about plenty of other things in there, but at least he'll be able to see. I didn't get a good look at that Death Mountain, but...
Yeah, it looked messy. But we'll have to see when we get in there. If we get in there. It's possible that they both go to P4 next, and that's where the flute is. Sure.
Yeah, I believe that Ellendar is, like you said, close to the item here. I recall this path. Seeing Vix on this path before.
I'm not sure.
Oh no, never mind. Finds a dead end, turns around. Vix. I know it's an elevator down for Vix to get to the item here in P6, but it was on a three-way, so I don't know if he missed it again or not. The first time he saw it, he passed it up, and I don't know if he thought it was just a dead end or what.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
This might be it here, actually, for Vix. Okay. This is it. He passed up on this before.
Yeah. Maybe he remembered where it was,
That could
and
be.
that's why he went right back there. And he just didn't think he needed items before, so he just ignored it. But, yeah, definitely some regret there for sure, I would imagine.
Well, it looks like Vix has decided to make the play into DM.
Okay, did you check both caves there? Or you went through this one?
I think he had previously checked them.
Okay.
Because I know he's found this. He found the bridge before.
Nerfed. Oh, we can walk right through there. I thought that was a wall, and I thought I was going crazy. It just walked straight through the mountain. But the rock is right there. Oh, he doesn't have the hammer yet.
I don't think he picked up the hammer.
Yeah, that's really rough.
That is super unfortunate for Vix here. Like, well, here's Hammer Cave, so...
Yeah, might come down to this, too.
I'm pretty sure I'm remembering correctly that the hammer was just on the desert tile in the east. I don't know if Vix just didn't find it.
Yeah, yeah, like I was
past it and thought he had checked it, maybe?
With the unimportant tiles also standing out, there are so many desert tiles in the east, and it's harder to remember which ones you've checked, perhaps.
Well, the moment of truth here for Vix.
Yeah, and meanwhile, Ellendar is right next to the rock. I don't know why he's not just going and opening it up.
Oh,
and there's the flute.
Wow, there it is.
Yeah, but Ellendar is not far away. He is in Death Mountain. He's gonna get this jar first, and get his 8th jar. But he's going to have to find Hammer Cave yet. So, Vix is gonna have a bit of a lead going into GP.
Yes. Yes, of course, the fun is not yet over, folks. We still have GP waiting for us.
Yeah, this is not the kind of randomizer where once you enter the final palace or dungeon or whatever, if someone has a decent lead, that means they're going to win. There is still a lot to be said yet about which way to go in GP and getting through some potentially tricky combat rooms and whatnot. We've only got one bar of a life spell here as well, so
Vix definitely had a little bit of the randomizer got on the side with this hammer requirement for sure also.
Yes, that is true. That is true. I think Ellendar is heading in the right direction.
I thought said it was near the rock, too, the entrance.
I think you had to go west a little bit, and then maybe towards the north.
I'm curious what they're thinking at this point. I know for a lot of our runners, once like you get to that hour mark, you start getting worried. Like, uh-oh, did I just miss something and I'm about to lose by a ton?
Yeah, that's pretty much how most races go for me in any game.
Yeah, you have a dearth of randomizer experience across several games, so I guess you would definitely understand that feeling one way or the other.
That is not what dearth means, but yes.
Oh, what?
No, dearth means the opposite.
Oh, okay. Oops. Well, I'm sorry, folks. I'm not an English teacher.
No, I mean...
Plethora. That's the word I was going for. Plethora. Yeah. Sorry.
Any day you learn something new, it's always good.
I think my brain just couldn't brain on that one. GP definitely stands for good place. No. Grand Palace, I believe, is what it is referred to in the vanilla game as.
Yeah, I think it's Great Palace.
Or Great Palace, there we go. Ellendar finally getting that flute and is now on the way to the east to get into GP.
Vix has wasted a little bit of time in some of these rooms, but does seem to be on the right path. He is a little low on health, and I think we might only have 2 lives here to work with, perhaps. So, we could see some game overs in GP.
I don't think I've seen any life drops from enemies. There's a blue jar, so that's helpful, but...
Oh, you mean 1-up drops, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, 1-up drops, yes.
Is he...
He might be farming for magic or drops or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's farming for, though. Like, farming blue jars seems like a terrible waste of time. There's a red jar, though.
There's a red.
With limited resources, though, farming up some magic might be important. Oh, can we cast Thunder?
Especially if we run into this, yeah.
I didn't see how much Thunder costs.
I didn't either.
He's...
Looks like he can not cast it. Nah,
yep.
He's taking a death here.
81 still. That's rough at Magic 6. He just used all that magic, casting life multiple times, too. I'm
Always the bad trade-off. You never know where T-Bird's waiting for you.
I'm almost a little surprised that he didn't go back and farm more magic again, but maybe he knows that the next red jar wouldn't come for a little while, perhaps, or maybe he's like just cutting his losses and beating them now. But the rest of this GP could be tough to make it through with no magic and no lives in reserve, assuming he even gets through this Thunderbird fight. But it's going pretty well so far, so... There he goes. Oh, it's taken. Very well done.
Right there. No commentator's curse here. We had a nice Thunderbird kill.
I keep expecting that giant bubble to sneak through that corner there.
Jeez. Yeah.
Yep. That health refill is nice. Oh, was it just a dead end beyond Thunder?
Yep.
Wow.
He went up and it was a dead end. That's oh no. Well, here we are, folks. Who finds Dark Link first? Basically neck and neck here.
Picking up the 1-up here. Oh, that's not 1-up, that's a fairy.
It's a fairy.
That was scary close to a lot bad, but he's safe.
Yeah. Here we are. This could be, yep, this could be it here. This could be the path.
They are both on the same path. So, if it is the path, well, it's going to be very close.
This will be very interesting if we just get a Dark Link right here at the bottom of this elevator.
Vix got slightly better RNG with that Bird Knight, with him jumping a little sooner, so helped him gain a little time. Let's see if Ellendar also takes a bot to the face. He does. Oh, he breaks it. Okay.
Good, yeah.
This is a little inconvenient. that was the best solution at that point. Oh, another
The
bot.
bot comes back for Vix. And now he has to deal with all this. Oh,
Oh
no.
god, this is not a good situation. Oh, he's Dale jumped off. That was very, very nice. Wow, that was a roller
That could have
coaster.
been very ugly. Yep. Vix committed to trying to use this life. I guess he now knows that he doesn't have to worry about a T-bird, though, so it makes a little more sense.
Oh, well, this is also a dead end. So, time for another path. Ellendar is probably going to end up fighting Thunderbird this time. That's my guess. Well, we'll see. Vix got this bot up to the top too. Oh man, if Vix doesn't make it through here,
Yeah, this is not going to be good for him.
because he'd probably come right back. He's casting life. He just
Okay, he made it.
but the bot could get him yet, maybe. But he's as long as he can get off the top of the screen, that's all that matters.
Oh, no.
Just up an A, dude. There you go.
Oh, yeah, okay. And here, that's what I said, it wasn't over. We've got an adventure now. GP has fun in store for both of our runners.
Oh, well done on those. What do you call those? Jumps? 3-tile jumps? 4-tile jumps?
Yeah, the 3-tile jumps. Yeah. Well, Vix now has the routing knowledge here, somewhat, that Ellendar does not have. But I think they're just still on the same path anyway? And different
Yeah.
rooms there, I believe.
I don't know. Looks like it could be the same room.
Maybe it is. Okay, yeah. Never mind, it was definitely the same room.
This room feels a lot like the one in the other direction that we had.
Careful navigation through these fun waffle rooms here.
Wow! Ellendar's going left? How are you not going down?
That is surprising.
Unless they already went down there and that was the way they went before? Oh man, so many
No,
branches.
I think that's where Vix went before. I don't know if Ellendar went down there.
No, that must have been the way that they found that last dead end. Rapid Wildman, thanks for the raid.
Now we've got a neck and neck thrilling race through GP here to the end. We know we have a non-required T-word lurking around that Vix has killed. Ellendar is not. We are hoping to find the Dark Link. Well, they're both hoping to find the Dark Link soon.
I didn't see where they ended up on different paths here.
I think at one point Ellendar did take an elevator and Vix just kept going left.
This is getting dicey for Vix here.
Yeah, these Bogos might be the death of him. There it is.
But does he have another life? He does not.
Nope.
It's rough. You know, Ellendar has no magic, so yeah. Gets the jar drop. That is huge. He would have been able to, if he got a bird drop there instead, he would have been able to leave the room and come back in until he got the jar drop. But, oh, that is really unfortunate. Dying with full health there, basically.
Yeah, just bad RNG from the chicken.
Yeah.
Oh, and then of course, yeah, gets the good RNG from the chicken and a fairy waiting for him right there.
Oh, and this is a dead end.
Yep.
Okay, so Ellendar is not on the right path. But Vix still might be. Oh, he is.
Has to get back, yeah.
Yeah, he is. He's got to go back anyway. So, not really sure which path he's going to be on.
Yeah, I would be surprised for him to see him try to take a different path at this point.
I'm not sure. So I think there should be like a 4-way elevator maybe in the next room. Or no,
This
perhaps the room after. It's soon.
It is not long after this, yeah.
Oh, that's really bad for Ellendar. You gotta cast shield there. But at least Ellendar figured out that was a dead end. And now we'll just go a different way. Will he find Thunderbird this time? He still hasn't seen Thunderbird yet.
I think Thunderbird was well, no, maybe not. I don't remember. I thought it was down that first elevator that Vix just went past.
Nicely played there, getting through that room without any damage. Vix down to 1 life again. It really hasn't mattered this whole seed since they started with 7 hearts that they only had 1 life in reserve, but now it's really making a difference.
Yep. Ellendar just wants room to get away from this chicken.
Yeah. Oh, he wants that jar.
Yeah, going for the greed here.
No, I think it was still a net gain.
Oh yeah,
If
no,
he
it
didn't have
was.
shield cast before, okay, he's just re-equipping shield. I see.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Vix is now going to find this dead end right here.
Yep.
Hopefully, assuming that he gets through these next couple of rooms without any issues.
Oh. Well. The blue chicken was generous to Vix. Gonna find the fairy. Looks like the way here is to just keep going left past all these elevators.
Okay, so is this maybe the way to
I
Thunderbird?
think this is the way to Thunderbird, yes. I don't remember if there were other paths this way, though.
Ellendar taking a death with a lot of magic and health left again. You gotta use your magic, man.
Yeah, he's got the full 8 bars, too, like... I'm sure he's trying to conserve, thinking that T-Bird could be the next room, but...
I mean, Andy's right about that. T-Bird is very soon, but... yeah, Can't fight T-Bird if you don't get to him.
Using her shield now, that's good. Vix, I don't know. Oh, Vix found that dead end. Okay. Tried to refill and just said forget it. GP is really giving our runners a hassle, and I think a lot of it is this 2-life start. Like, feel like you messed something up. I think Vix just did it, just up an aid right away.
It's possible that once Ellendar clears Thunderbird here, that they're going to be about even on knowledge.
Yeah, I think they will be. I think they will have taken every similar path at that point.
Let's pray that Ellendar takes down this Thunderbird, though, because
yes,
I want to walk all the way back here. If he can cast Life, he should. He did not, and he's game over. And now he's gonna go back there for sure. So, taking a moment to contemplate his life. He's not forfeiting, right? I'm guessing he just needed a breather.
yeah. After that, after that fight, I 100% believe that. Take a second to compose yourself. Could be nature calling too. I mean, they have been at this for 90 minutes now. There we go. I think all they've got left is they eventually start going left, and then they just have to keep taking that left and not get distracted by elevators. This and then go left for Ellendar. I think this is the path, but the runners have been taking other courses, or in Vix's case, game overing on the way.
Yeah.
But I think this is all we have left.
Yeah, but I mean, I still expect that Ellendar's gonna go back to Thunderbird.
T-Bird, yeah.
Have we seen left from this room? The check
Oh,
room here?
I'm not sure actually. I thought we'd seen right. This Baga Baga. Oh, is this where Vix game over before in this Baga Baga run?
Yeah, he definitely did.
Okay.
I mean, if it wasn't this one, it was the one that looked exactly
Yeah,
like it.
similar. Well, this is not the way.
No. Is he gonna see if there's a fairy at the end? There is a enemy at the end. And just a bubble.
No nice fairies. Vix committed to that lug spell, giving him just a little bit of extra time to run.
I appreciate that they ended up in here with the exact same levels too. Ellendar just has the one magic jar advantage.
And that was from Spec Rock, right? That's where...
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, this seems good for Vix. I mean, the direction he's going, not the pot in the face.
Well, this could be it, if he can not die to this. Nope.
Yeah, I was getting the feeling. I was waiting for the black screen.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a drop?
Yeah, that's... I
Terrifying.
don't know if it was or not.
I think it was.
Well, we have seen a couple drop rooms, so... And here's an... Oh. Oh. Holding my breath that whole elevator run.
Vix's screen seems weird. The aspect ratio is narrower or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like I'm looking at the... It seems like there's black on the right, but it's just that like his whole screen is narrow.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Maybe it doesn't come across that way on Restream if it's been cropped. But I'm alright. Yeah. Oh, dang it.
Dang it.
Ugh. Game over and again with the full magic bar.
Yeah.
And Ellendar is back on Thunderbird as expected. Oh god, please! Please don't die.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
God. He is not going to be happy when he gets into this next room. And it's dead end. Oh, wait. Is there still an enemy to contend with here?
I don't remember.
Please don't die.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
Chicken. Oh, no.
He's going to game over, and then...
Oh, he made it!
He did it. Oh, God. There's the fairy.
The reward's not worth it, but he made it. Oh.
Him just taking that fairy while the rope shoots him in the back is pretty funny, though.
Oh my gosh.
And just for the up and A after that.
This, I've played probably, I want to say like 24 of these seeds with this flag set, and this is the worst GP that I've ever seen. This has been quite brutal.
Yeah, it's not an easy one, that's for sure. There could be more challenging rooms. There could be more waffle and emoji rooms with the bird knights in challenging places. But Ellendar not believing that's a dead end, but he knows better. He's gonna up an A and take a different one. It really seems possible for that bubble to go through the corner to cut through there. I don't know if it is, but I'm just waiting for it to happen.
Oh, Vix. Lost track a little bit of where Ellendar is now. Is this like just a couple of rooms behind Vix here?
I think he's going to be...
Oh no, this is a different WAP room. Okay.
They've both been on this path that Ellendar's on.
Yeah.
Before, for sure. That was pretty nicely handled there by Ellendar. They're with minimal damage.
Good to just get out of there before any of those bots decided to jump back in.
Oh, did Vix not find a dead end in this path? Did he just game over?
I think he game over, yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, so he went
down, but he didn't keep going left.
Yeah, you really got to cast shield every time. Just that's the main purpose for your magic in this seed. Is casting shield on any challenging room.
Yeah, they don't have any reason to hold it at this point. It's just we're not expecting a T-bird. Just get through the next room. Keep your life. Another waffle room. Yep.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen this one yet.
No, I think Vix is on a new path at this point.
Oh, that was very lucky that bubble got stuck and didn't come back.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, thanks. Oh. Yeah, it's another game over. Oh my goodness.
Vix on his way back. Ellendar, I think, just at the beginning of this cycle, I believe. Yeah, I would not be surprised if both of these runners are not happy with this GP at this point.
They're not happy, and they're both expecting that they are way behind, and that the other person, they've been looking for a finish for at least 20 or 30 minutes, really. With that big flute hunt where they both almost last locationed it, and yeah. But and otherwise, a fairly straightforward seed until that flute and this GP.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, they might just both be looking at the race room simultaneously, also thinking like, okay, I guess it's just the war of attrition here, as it were. Who's got the patience to ride it out? Though I don't know if Ellendar has been through this block room yet.
Probably not.
I think I was heading back towards T-Bird there for a moment.
No, I think he's learned his lesson about that. And did he even cast shield before he got that pro jar? Not sure. I don't remember what the shield color is. Oh, he did. Okay.
Yes.
Alright, now he's found the dead end. And he's going to get back on the same path that Vix is on, maybe. Oh, he saved it.
Okay, alright.
But he is down a lot of health now.
Yeah. Somewhere, Ellendar has finally heard and understood the pleas for shield.
Yeah, no, he did have shield on last time, too.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Alright, well, at least you gained knowledge. If you've determined at least one dead end, that's progress. Ellendar still has to get to this room that Vix is in right now and see that this downward path. Oh god.
Yes, he just took a lot of abuse there.
Yeah, he sure did.
Vix just
let him
playing
jump
really
over.
aggressive in this GP, yeah. needs to
He's getting a little impatient knowing that he's already been going for an hour and 43 minutes.
Obviously, they didn't schedule this beforehand, but I think it's safe to say the runners will not be having Game 2 tonight after this one.
Yeah, I would be pretty surprised.
I don't know if they're gonna give Game 2 and 3 to Ganon, but they definitely will have. I'm sure they'll have plenty to say once we're done here.
I mean, the thing is, just imagine not starting with 7 hearts.
Oh gosh. You'd think they'd have found heart containers along the way, but yeah, if this was 2 lives and like 3 heart containers, 2 heart containers, something terrible like that, yeah. That's an interesting comment to make. This is first time playing Zelda 2 vanilla rage levels. Oh, it looks like they're both once again on this left. I think this is that room that has blocks on the right for Ellendar here. Alright. Yeah, Ellendar is now at this elevator. We'll see what he decides to do. That look was very telling from Ellendar. Just took a look back and then just decided, nope, I'm not here for it. We've had them on. Vix has been on this path once, but I think hasn't made it past this room or shortly after where Ellendar is right now. This room from Ellendar is new, I believe.
Yeah, I'm not sure. That doesn't feel familiar to me.
Vix like 1 or 2 rooms behind, it looks like.
Finally get a jump. And another fairy robe. He doesn't have enough magic to cast it. You gotta just jump in there. No, you can't. You can't go back here. It does. Is he on his last life?
I don't know. He might be.
What is he gonna do?
Yeah, he's just...
He can't be on his last life already, is he? Alright, Vix has the life in reserve this time. Oh, nice jump by Ellendar there, though. Where are you gonna... Far magic? This guy right here?
Nothing? That seems terrible.
I don't remember that bird knight the first time.
No, I don't either.
Yeah, you had a life. Why didn't you jump into the lava?
Oh, wow, okay.
What is he doing? I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't either.
Well, if this is the right path, Vix is obviously ahead now. And seems fairly likely that it's the right path, given how it's all new at this point and we've been in this GP for a long time.
Yep. To avoid shots from the... There we go.
Gotta use shield there, Ellendar. What are you doing? What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? Why aren't you using shield? I don't understand. Oh, he's found Darkling!
Oh.
What the heck?
Okay, and then there we go. I thought Vix might have been on the path, but there it is. I don't even know where he went.
Wow. Man, if Ellendar had died in that previous room, that would have been tragic.
Yeah,
But
and
he's
we
got
wouldn't
4
have even
hits.
known it.
5, 6. He can only take maybe 2 hits, but it looks like it's gonna be irrelevant. Get your G's out there, man.
Oh my gosh. I was a little scared for Ellendar there.
Vix died the room before Darkling 20 minutes ago? Was it really the room before? Anyway, Vix unsurprisingly is throwing in the towel. Oh, we got
Yeah, I don't blame him.
joining us, GG. Not sure if Vix is also coming in, but we haven't given him much time yet to compose himself.
Hey, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, Vix looks like he's coming in too, so let's get him down here.
That was fun.
Hey Vix, GG. That was something.
I'm not actually sure who was into GP first, but I'm not sure it mattered.
Yeah, I have no idea. I think I was in there for like at least 45 minutes, maybe longer.
Okay, so you were probably in there first. So I think I entered at like a little under 110.
I think I was right around the hour, or just sub-hour.
Yeah.
Vix was in first, but it wasn't that much time difference.
I want to talk a little bit about the before GP, just while it's in my head. That was weird. I somehow got the glove hint fairly early, and then just didn't find that section of the West where 3 and 6 were, and so I spent like a bunch of time digging around for stuff that was totally useless. I mean, it turns out all the heart magic containers are pretty useful, but I knew I needed flute once I found 3 and 6. But I, from all the palaces I had found, was convinced that items weren't shuffled between overworld and palace items, so the flute was going to be in a palace. And so I did every terrible palace. I went into 5. I went back into 1 with the glove. And I did 6. And when I got the any key at 5, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, because I'm like, I'm really, really hoping the GP's in Valley of Death, and I saw it was 5. I'm like, well, I'm gonna need a flute or a hammer. Might as well start digging. And then I saw the any key, and I'm like, okay, come on.
I doubled it. 5. 5 was the first palace I cleared.
Oh, really? Yeah, no, I didn't touch 5 until... Because I
didn't want to do it. I did East really early, so it just made sense to like try out while I was there. And
yeah, I got blocked out of 1, and I'm like, okay, so no 1. And then right after that, I found Maze Island, and then found the other side of the West that was with the raft, and saw 4 over there, and was looking around for the rest of the item caves in the West, and didn't see that. And then I thought, oh, well, maybe it's a segmented West, and that's the only way I can go, and then all you have to do is go south, and I'm like, well, there's Trophy Cave, and then there's Peabag Cave.
Yeah, if you did it right, the overworld was probably really easy. But then again, like, thrashing around and finding all of the heart container, I think I had 7 heart containers and 8 magic. That was very, very helpful.
We started with 7. heart containers.
Okay, so probably the 8th one wasn't there. With the way this flag set is.
Yeah.
If we start with 7, the 8th is only 1 and H2 exist.
Yeah, I think the only item we didn't see is maybe P4s.
No, I didn't do P4. I think that's the only thing I did.
Neither did I.
I don't think I ever found Medicine Cave, or if I did, I didn't mark it. But I'm sure it was nothing.
So how close was I to Darklink?
Someone said you died in the room before him. I'm not sure. You were definitely on that path. So there was that last section where you had to ferry across that lava room. So before that, there was an elevator that went up to that area. And I don't understand what happened here. You just jumped in the lava and ferried across. Ellendar walked back at that point and went back to the elevator, went down and left, and then found Darklink. Found Darklink despite not using shield and coming very close to taking a death in the room before Darklink. So it was man, this GP was wild. You guys were I mean you both know, right? You were playing what it was like, and just imagine the other person doing very similar things, and that's pretty much what was happening. So
yeah, I'm very upset that I found T-Bird on my first way through the palace, and then 2 rooms later was a dead end.
I also found T-Bird, not the first time through. Like I was like pretty strictly doing, just go right everywhere. Which turns out is dead wrong. The correct solution was hold left and disregard every single fork in the entire palace.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, I found Thunderbird and then died on it, and then went back to Thunderbird and cleared it, and then two rooms later was that dead end.
You almost died on that chicken before that dead end. We were afraid that you were going to go back there a third time just to find that. If
I died on that chicken, I would have. Basically, I was just trying not to panic through that. Whatever, take it easy. I took a bathroom break in the middle of the palace. I was just like, if I freak out and make stupid mistakes, then it's going to cost me, 5 minutes plus. So just going to try not to do stupid stuff. And then I got hit a million times on that spicy chicken, but.
Yeah, you guys, I was very upset with both of you for not casting shield enough. That was by far the best use of magic in the palace, and you guys were just...
Yeah, I had certain rooms I was casting shield in, but I was worried there was going to be another 10 rooms after where Darklink ended up being. And so, especially when I was on my last life, I just didn't want to use my magic.
I found most elevators, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, maybe this is it. Nope, we're going to keep going.
Yeah, and there were multiple places where you're basically required to use, sometimes actually required, and sometimes, cast fairy or you're an idiot, And so, I was just conserving my magic. I should have cast shield in that spicy chicken room, because an uphill spicy chicken is always annoying, especially because he backfired me twice in stupid ways. But honestly, I probably should just cast fairy in that room too. But again, you don't know, right? You don't know if you've got 10 more rooms to go through, or your Darklink's literally the next room. So I don't know. Sure wish life spell didn't suck.
Yeah, me, yeah, same.
That would have made a huge difference, because I was casting life a lot, even at 1 bar.
Or if fire was tied to any of them.
Yeah, nope. Rip fire. We got bad fire this time.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, you know what else would have made a big difference is not starting with 7 hearts. So Just think about things you do have, I guess.
Yeah,
Say, you got some hard containers.
if this would have been like a max 3 hard containers, then I don't know. Maybe I just would have forfeited. I don't know. I have not practiced enough. I'm not good enough at the game to be able to do a GP like that on 2 lives with like a very small number of hard containers.
Yeah,
Not gonna
I
happen.
feel you on that one.
There we go. Not feeling as bad about this GP anymore, right? Right?
Yeah,
Right?
it's fine.
No comment.
Okay.
This is what I signed up for, right?
Yeah, this is what you signed up for. I was commenting that I had not seen a GP this bad with this flag set yet, but here we are. Here we are.
You should have seen the one Ty and I did the other day.
Oh no.
This one takes the cake, but it was close.
Okay. I'm scared to ask. Maybe I'll inquire about that later. But GG's, gentlemen. Good race. It was really, till we knew where the end was, it was really close most of the way.
I'm glad our pain and suffering could put on a show.
And we appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sure the audience was very entertained, both with the flute hunt and then the GP. So, even if you guys were very stressed out, I'm sure your sacrifice is noted and appreciated. Yes. Yeah, but I think that does it for us. Thanks, guys, for the show. Thanks, JLo, for tracking, and thanks for joining me. I have to do this by myself. Would have.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for signing up for it so I could be here, because I almost missed it.
Yeah, well, unless anyone has anything else.
No, I just thank you guys for getting this all set up for Coper and Home for comms, and for I need to look up who was tracking because I forgot to check before we started. J-Lo for tracking as well, and Golden Devil for getting the restream all set up. Appreciate it.
Yeah, well, that's 2 sets of thank yous for everyone, so I'm not going to repeat that. But thank you, everyone, for watching. This is the last race for the night. We have another Z2R race on the schedule tomorrow. Don't know if we're going to have a restreamer, but keep an eye out. Their Z2R tournament is going on, so there will be more races. With that, we're going to go raid Oracle Dorkle, who's doing a Z2 100% run. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for watching.